Not every word needs an answer. Not every insult deserves your voice. Not every misunderstanding requires your defense. Sometimes, the most peaceful thing you can do is remain still. When someone tries to disturb you, they may expect your reaction. They may expect your anger. They may expect you to explain yourself. But when you stay calm, you return the noise to where it came from. Many people think silence means weakness. They believe if you do not answer, you have lost. They believe if you walk away, you are afraid. They believe if you stay quiet, you have nothing to say. But my friend, silence is not always fear. Sometimes silence is discipline. Sometimes silence is wisdom. Sometimes silence is the quiet strength of a person who no longer needs to prove anything. Some people do not only speak. They throw words like hooks. They want to see if you will bite. They want to know if they can pull you out of your peace. They want proof that their words still have power over you. When you react too quickly, you give them that proof. But when you breathe and remain steady, the hook falls to the ground. A small fire becomes large when you feed it. Anger works the same way. One rude sentence can become a full argument if you keep adding your energy. One careless comment can become a painful memory if you keep replaying it. Do not feed every fire. Some fires die only because you stop giving them air. Let silence be the space where unnecessary conflict ends. Your energy is precious. You cannot spend it on every person who misunderstands you. You cannot spend it on every opinion that does not respect you. You cannot spend it on every argument that calls your name. If you give your energy to everything, you will have nothing left for what truly matters. Peace begins when you become careful with where your attention goes. Many people lose peace because they want to be understood by everyone. They explain, then explain again, then explain even more. But some people are not listening to understand. They are listening to respond, to judge, or to continue the conflict. Do not pour your heart into a place that only wants to argue. A quiet boundary is often wiser than a long explanation. There are moments when words help, and there are moments when words make the wound larger. If your mind is hot, wait. If your heart is shaking, wait. If your words are coming from pride, wait. Silence protects you from saying what your calmer self would regret. A wise person does not speak only because words are available. A wise person speaks when the words are clean. Before you speak, look inside. Are your words coming from peace, or are they coming from the need to hurt back? Are they coming from truth, or are they coming from the need to win? The same sentence can carry two different energies. One energy creates clarity. The other creates more suffering. So clean the heart before you open the mouth. Silence does not mean you accept disrespect. You can be calm and still be firm. You can be gentle and still say no. You can be kind and still walk away. Peace is not the absence of boundaries. Peace is the ability to set boundaries without hatred. You do not need anger to protect yourself. You need clarity. You need steadiness. You need self-respect. A boundary does not have to be loud. Sometimes it sounds like this: I will not continue this conversation in this energy. I need time before I respond. Please do not speak to me that way. I hear you, but I will not argue. Simple words, calm words, firm words. A boundary spoken with peace is stronger than anger spoken with fire. Many things feel urgent because they are loud, but loud does not always mean important. A person may be loud because they are wounded. A situation may feel urgent because your ego is afraid. A message may feel powerful only because you are tired. Before you react, ask yourself, is this truly important or is it only noisy? The quiet answer will guide you. Emotional distance does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop carrying what is not yours. Someone else's anger is not yours to hold. Someone else's bitterness is not yours to drink. Someone else's confusion is not yours to solve every time. You can have compassion without absorbing their chaos. You can understand their pain without becoming their pain. This is emotional maturity. Some people walk into a room carrying storms. They bring tension in their voice. They bring blame in their eyes. They bring old pain into new conversations. You may feel the storm near you, but you do not have to become the storm. Let people be responsible for the energy they bring, and be responsible for the energy you allow to stay. This is how you protect your peace. There must be space between you and another person's behavior. If they are angry, you do not need to become angry. If they are disrespectful, you do not need to become cruel. If they are confused, you do not need to lose your clarity. Their behavior is their path. Your response is your path. Do not mix the two so deeply that you forget which one belongs to you. When people speak from pain, they often throw that pain outward. They may blame you. They may judge you. They may misunderstand your silence. But not everything is about you. Sometimes people are fighting battles you cannot see. Sometimes they are speaking from wounds they have not healed. This does not excuse harmful behavior, but it helps you not take every wound personally. Understanding creates space. The ego loves the last word. It whispers, "Say one more thing." It says, "Make them understand." It says, "Do not let them think they won." But peace asks a different question. Do you want the last word? Or do you want a quiet heart? Many people win arguments and lose themselves. Do not trade your inner stillness for the small pleasure of being right. Walking away is not always running away. Sometimes walking away means you have seen clearly. You have seen that the conversation is no longer honest. You have seen that both hearts are too heated. You have seen that staying will only create more damage. To leave with calm is not defeat. It is the wisdom to protect what anger would destroy. When a storm comes, the sky does not fight it. The sky allows the storm to move through. Clouds gather. Rain falls. Thunder speaks. Then, slowly, everything passes. Be like the sky. Let emotions move. Let words pass. Let the moment rise and fall. You do not need to enter every storm just because it appears before you. When you stop reacting to everything, you begin to hear yourself again. You hear your breath. You hear your deeper knowing. You hear the quiet voice that was hidden beneath the noise. Reaction pulls you outward. Silence brings you inward. And when you return inward, you remember, I do not have to become what disturbed me. I can choose who I am in this moment. A calm person does not only protect themselves, they also change the atmosphere. When one person refuses to add fire, the fire has less to burn. When one person lowers their voice, the room begins to soften. When one person stays steady, others may remember their own steadiness. This is quiet leadership. You do not control the room by force. You influence it by presence. But remember this carefully. Silence must be clean. Do not use silence to punish. Do not use silence to make someone suffer. Do not use silence to pretend you are peaceful while resentment grows inside. That is not true silence. That is anger wearing a quiet robe. True silence has no hidden blade. It simply refuses to create more suffering. There will be moments when you must speak. Speak when truth is needed. Speak when a boundary must be clear. Speak when silence would allow harm to continue. But speak from steadiness, not from fire. Let your words be simple. Let your voice be calm. Let your intention be clean. The goal is not to hurt back. The goal is to bring clarity where confusion has entered. You cannot build calm only when life becomes difficult. You must practice before the storm arrives. Practice when the irritation is small. Practice when the message is only slightly rude. Practice when the delay is only a few minutes. Practice when the comment only touches your pride. Small moments are training. If you master the small waves, the larger waves will not frighten you as much. My friend, do not answer every noise. Do not hand your peace to every passing word. Do not let your mind become a home for every disturbance. There is power in the pause. There is wisdom in the breath. There is dignity in walking away without hatred. Let silence hold your peace until your heart is clear enough to speak. And when you speak, speak as one who has returned to himself.